What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And today we're going to be reviewing Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation, which apparently this movie, like almost everywhere else, well, not everywhere else, but like, is also labeled as not everywhere else, but like it's like in other places, whatever. It's labeled as like in some places as The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And there's a lot to take in with this film. First off, it's bad. Like, I mean, it is bad. It is the worst one of the movie. The one that I don't like the most besides this one is probably the second. And I still don't think that's a bad movie, but this one is 100% a bad movie. Literally, like, it's kind of like the Curse of Michael Myers of the Texas Chainsaw franchise, because it gets into so much weird stuff. It gets into Illuminati stuff and so much weird. There's barely like anything like Texas Chainsaw-y about it, and also we get some really weird scenes that just don't play out in a good way, and it's just like all these characters are boring, even though like there's some A-list actors in this movie, but like they're not given anything interesting to do, and what is interesting is like really and the main final girl, she's played by a very well-known actress, but the fact is though, like she, it's Renelle Zellweger. I can't really say her last name. But she is. But Renelle Zellweger is in this, and she actually has some bad acting at points, and a lot of the acting in this movie is bad. Especially from the other female character, I don't remember her name. And this movie just has no chill. Like, there's nothing really fun about this movie. There's nothing really funny about this movie. Like, I'm not enjoying really any of this. I'm feeling, and some of the music choices that are chosen for this film, I feel like really don't fit the rest of the tone, because like I can't tell it's hard to know what they're trying to be serious about and what's trying to be silly with this one, because a lot of it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But like the thing is, like, it gets to a ridiculous level. That's the whole thing. It's like it's really ridiculous, but not in a funny way. It's like in a pretty bad way. And I don't normally say this, but I don't normally do this at this early into the review, but this has a 16% from critics on Rotten Tomatoes and an 18% from audiences, which I'm not surprised. This is a bad movie, and like it's not fun. Like there's literally our first piece of nudity in this entire franchise so far. And it's so pointless. Like, I normally went pointless, but you guys know how much I do not like pointless nudity in a horror movie. Sometimes it can help with the story or help convey like how a character's feeling or some stuff like that. This, pointless, completely pointless. And like these characters, like you get annoyed by these guys. Like, you are really annoyed by these characters throughout this entire movie. I don't know why that's, like, sticking out more than usual. Like, it's, like, a lot more there. I don't know. But, whatever. Could be because this isn't as bright. Yeah, that's a little better. No, too bright. No. All right. But this movie is handled in such a weird way that I don't really know what else to really think about it. Like, Leatherface is like the worst he's been in the entire series. Like, Like, and they turn up some stuff in this movie with Leatherface, and he's very much like, yeah, he's kind of a sideline in all the movies. He's like really sidelined in this. Like, he's like ignored. He doesn't even really get to use it doing much, which is weird, and it's handled in such a weird way. And then the stuff that they try to add to make something new is like, it's not interesting, and it leaves me with more questions than answers, and that bothers me. I should not be walking out of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie with this many questions. Like, I don't know what the purpose of this movie was. I don't know why they did what they did. I don't know what was the point of what they did. I don't know if it was funny to people or if it was meant to take seriously. Like, it's hard to tell what tone this movie was going for at points. Because, like, am I supposed to be, like, scared of these guys, or am I supposed to be laughing at them? Like, it's weird. It's not like they're crazy. It's like, they don't seem like they're crazy because, like, that should be so crazy. I'm scared of them. They're like so crazy. Like, what the heck is wrong with you, crazy? Like, it's weird. It's a very different take on this franchise, which I don't know what to think about it. It's very different, and I don't know if I like it or not. Well, no, I know I don't like it. I don't know what to make of it. It's very much a bad movie, and it's definitely the worst in the franchise. It is the worst one. And I don't throw these out very often, but I'm going to have to give this a 1.5 stars. Only because there's some stuff is just, I don't know, 1.5 stars is where I'm going to throw it. I don't know if it deserves lower or not. That's what it's getting. It's getting a 1.5 because this movie is just a dumpster fire of random things that just don't need to be happening, and like, it's legit just confusing to me about everything this movie tries to do, and just trying to bring new ideas in that don't work. For Pete's sake, it barely doesn't really connect to the rest of where did all these new family members come from, and why are they renamed the Slaughter family? Why? Like, I don't get it. Like, there's so many questions about this movie that, like, I don't even know where to start. Like, is this a bad thing? Is this good thing? Like, VTR don't know. Like, I don't know what to make of the movie. It's dumbfounded me. It was such a reckless, weird movie that I just don't know what to make of the film. Like, I legit have no idea because it confused me that much. And it's bad. It's straight up bad. I'm going to say that. You can defend this movie if you want, but I think this is a bad movie and definitely is not good. It is definitely not good. I went into this with very low expectations, and I think I came out with them going under that, which is saying a lot for what I had very low expectations going into this movie, and with the next one being a whole new timeline, I am very much interested to see what they do to make this series better. Hopefully this is a better movie than this last, because this movie was just garbage. And I think I say that for everyone in the Texas Chainsaw fans and everything, horror fans. I think they all hold this movie in pretty low regard. So I really just do not like this film. I'd love to know what you guys think. I'd love to know if you think this is a good movie, this is a bad movie. I'd love to know. There's so much in this movie that I just don't know. But that's really all I've got to say for this film, guys. This review. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, there are links to all my stuff in the description. What did you guys think of the movie? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? If you think it was good, I'd really like to know what you liked about it. I really want to know. Like, please tell me if you liked this movie, because I I need to know. But that's all I got to say in this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please tap like button down below. Subscribe, leave me a comment, and link to all my other things are in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!